BNI starts now.
So I'd like to introduce to you Nicole Robin. With a background in public relations, Nicole never misses an opportunity to talk and connect. She has enjoyed exploring across the globe, including hitchhiking her way to Milford Sound, getting caught in a sandstorm, camping in the Sahara, and crossing paths at 4,300 meters with the Wayne Gretzky of mountain climbing in Nepal. She now resides back in the Edmonton area and has managed the YEG office of Sonata Window Fashions for the past 3.5 years. Nicole has a big belief that window coverings are a criminally underrated part of the interior selections process and has made it her mission to help clients find the best possible solution for their space. And I'll pass it to Nicole.
Thanks, Kelly. So thank you for everyone for coming to my feature presentation today. Again, Nicole Robin, I'm the General Manager of Sonata Window Fashions, and I hold the window treatment seat in this chapter. Here's a picture of me in black and white, but they do say you are some of your experiences. So I thought I would quickly focus today on some of the more random experiences that I've had. Been fortunate to have visited a few continents across our globe, and some funny ones that came up. Biked around the Arc de Triomphe 4 times attempting to exit. I should say I was carrying a 50-pound backpack and a long lace skirt at that time. So it was quite in plus 33 heat. So that was quite a sight to behold. Felt the very first earthquake in Santorini, Greece while looking over a cliff edge. So I think that's just bad timing. But seen an avalanche up close in Chile, that was a cool one. We were just saying how the glacier wasn't all that impressive. And then we hear a huge crack and turn around and it was right in front of our face. So some fun experiences there. Moving along on the geography vein into our Sonata location. So Sonata Window Fashions is a custom dealer. We deal with window treatments such as blinds, draperies, window tint, and home automation. Our first store is in Calgary. It's an 8,000 square foot flagship location that opened in 2012. Edmonton came along a little while after. We are a 2,000 square foot boutique location with a full service portfolio that was opened in 2018, and kind of the pioneer in the list of other locations that came along the way. Vancouver opened in 2020. It was a merger with Sunburst Shutters and Closets, and number 4 will be Kelowna, and that is incubating and coming soon. So I thought this Google review really summed up what we do well. So it just says, Nicole at Sonata Design was a great help in deciding which window coverings were right for my home. Wonderful selection, great pricing, and fantastic service. Would highly recommend Sonata. This really sums up what we're about, what we do, the customer experience, and providing the best price with the best option for them for their window coverings. So because window coverings is a wild world that encompasses a lot of things, I'm going to pass this off to a video my boss made for our YouTube channel about the different styles of shades, just to give you an idea of everything that encompasses in the window coverings world.
Essentially, there's 2 types of blinds. You have hard treatments and you have soft treatments. And in the soft treatments category, my favorite is probably the Shear Shade. One of the great things with this product is that you can see through it and still have UV protection by how much you're either tilting those vanes to control the privacy and light, or if you're using something like this where you can still see through it in a banded style, you're getting about 95% protection for your UV in the closed position, and you're getting about 80% UV protection in the open position. But it's a really nice product because it's light, it's airy, and it gives you a lot of different controls over how light is coming into your space. The next style is a hybrid or a pleated style blind. What's really nice with this product is that it can go top down, bottom up, allowing you to have privacy and still let light into the space. One of the major benefits of this soft shade over the shears is that you don't have to worry about dust or bugs getting in the vanes, and it's not as finicky or as fussy with kids and pets. The last style of soft shade is a product called a Roman shade. What's really nice with Roman shades is they can come in either fabric or they can come in wood, and they can come in a variety of different liners. So you can do it unlined, like this one. You can do it blackout for room darkening, or you can do light filtering for privacy. Moving on to hard treatments, we have a few different options. One of the really nice products in that category is the honeycomb blind. With these, they also go top down, bottom up, but because of the cellular structure, it actually acts as an insulator between the glass and the home, giving you energy absorption and sound absorption. Some of the more traditional hard shades, faux wood or real wood blinds, which allow you to control light by tilting the vanes. Another really popular hard treatment is a shutter. Shutters work well because you can clean them, they're durable, you can have them completely open, and you can play with the aesthetics by where you're placing the tilt bar, the size of the louver, or the style of the frame.
All right, thank you, Tyrell, for that interjection. But so when it comes to window coverings, after going through the whole spiel, everyone always asks, but what are people doing these days? What are the most popular? What are the best sellers? So I've condensed this to 4 different styles of shades that are versatile and a good fit for almost any modern home. The first is roller shades. Low maintenance, economical, great for extra wide windows, great for automation as well. They're a really popular go-to right next to dual banded, which is probably takes the cake. If you saw it in the video, those are those bands that kind of pass in front of each other. They're great for superior light control. They're also economical, but they provide UV protection and are quite modern. Hybrid pleats, you did touch on that in the video as well. Great for top down, bottom up. I find a lot of windows in new builds especially have that master bedroom suite that's street facing that, you know, everyone can look straight at your ankles. Also energy efficient. And shear shades, which were Tyrell's favorites. So they have that, they're similar to the dual banded, but they have that tilt capability, similar like a Venetian. Again, superior light control, UV protection, and quite modern. So if you're wondering what's hot in the world of window coverings, those are the 4 main ones. But what's coming? So I'm sure you heard me discuss it before, but the child and pet safety regulations are changing. It is going to depend on a number of variables, considering what's happening with the election, and there are a few groups lobbying against it right now. But if everything remains par for the course, what's out in 2022 of May is all internal and external cords. That's i.e. standard dangling cords, continuous cord loop chains, all Venetian style blinds, and top down, bottom up. So everything that has an internal string or an external string is potentially on the chopping block for May 22. What that means is gonna bring more in is more options for wand control, cordless options, as well as automation. Keep in mind, cordless only works if you can actually reach the top of your windows. So it'll probably be more of a wand control automation push there. Your big 3 considerations when choosing your window coverings. To make this simple for you, there are 3 very important factors you want to look at when you're considering what type of window coverings are really good for you. First is window specifications. How wide times high are your windows? Again, can you reach the top? Is cordless even an option for you? Any shapes that are not rectangle square. Everyone loves the trapezoids or the half arches, but again, really limits you to what you can cover with it on a window covering. Any windows hard to reach? Which direction do they face? Is that sun going to come right into your TV bonus room while you're trying to watch TV on those long summer nights? Your preferences. How much blackout do you need in sleeping areas? If you're a shift worker, you likely need more blackout than someone who sleeps with a lot of light. How much privacy do you require in common areas? What are you facing in the back? Are you on a nature reserve or are you looking straight into your neighbor's backyard? And do you like the look of window coverings? This is kind of funny. I've had a few clients who say they simply just do not like the look of them, but they know that they're necessary. The answer, roller shade. It's the most discreet out of them all, and it'll make it look like there's nothing in your window until when you need it. Budget. How much are you willing to invest in custom window treatments? Again, it can vary. We carry over 10 different manufacturers. We really are here to be as versatile as possible. But again, what you're willing to invest really helps dictate where we'll steer you. Is the longest warranty coverage important to you? Again, some people are really invested in the after the fact. How much is this going to be covered? Every manufacturer is different, and any room for automation to link with existing smart home devices. So if you already have your Alexa or Google Home or Ecobee, and you want to link that all in with your window coverings, again, is there any room in the budget to accommodate that? Types of business that we do. So 40%, and again, this fluctuates based on our different locations, but this is our roughly Edmonton metrics. 40% are home builders. That includes blind packages and sales centers, blinds allowances, and after possession referrals. 20% interior designers. We love to work with interior designers. We do help do them show homes, client projects. What we do is very niche in certain areas, and we find it helps really take a load off of their plate if they're not worrying about the measuring, installation, and warranty of window treatments. 30% retail, realtor referrals, renovations, word of mouth, and past clients, and 10% commercial. So those multifamily developers and property managers as well. So little snapshots from some different projects that we've done over the past year or so. So the first one is a Parkway Riverside show home. You'll notice the sheer gliding panels, the Hunter Douglas skyline. Those are making a big push in the market. This is actually a B&I referral client, some roller shades in a new home. It looks, the black top bars with the black bottom looks really sharp in those black frame windows that are really popular right now. A past client addition. So this was a client, she originally put in some shear shades and then she got pregnant. So it's now going to be a baby nursery. So she needed a blackout option. So we came back about a year later and added some blackout drapes there. And a retail client. So these are those dual banded shades, again, that really pass in front of each other. This is also a patio door here, as well as a patio door here. So it's really interesting, the different types of options, whether you want to do a vertical application or keep it a traditional horizontal application to keep it consistent for the rest of your window, totally depending on your preferences and how much you use the door. Another past B&I referral client. So it's cool to kind of see the mix between a little more traditional furniture and a modern window covering. Another Parkwood West Seacourt show home. So this is the 2-inch hybrid pleat, the top down, bottom up, paired with some sheer curtains. Thought this was an interesting contrast since this is exactly the same shade used in the show home, but done in a realtor referral client's home. So show home to living room. Runway to yeah, runway to real world fashion there, and a custom fabrication. So those, what I was saying about specialty shape windows, if they don't make it on the market, we will make it ourselves. That's the thing about Sonata. We really do mean any project in any budget, because if it doesn't exist through one of our manufacturers, we will find a way to make it happen. So this is a custom Sonata fabrication blackout roller to go over a specialty shaped trapezoid window, measured to be exactly the same angle as their trapezoid. So check us out. We have just relaunched our new website, and kudos to Bailey, who's joining the call today, all of her hard work on this one. We're also on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Thanks for your time, everyone. If you have any questions, I would love to book a one-to-one with you, and I can elaborate any further on any of those products that may have caught your eye.
B&I starts now. Like everyone says it.
Are we all saying it? I'm confused.
What is it now?
Do we all say B&I? Oh, terrible.
Yeah.
Starts meow.
Now.
Do you want
you
us to
say
say
it.
B&I?
Say it more casually. Like we're not trying to reherse the most impossible phrase in the world.
Now.
Oh,
B&I
starts now.
B&I starts now.
Slow.
What was the best one yet?